This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made. This is how legends are made.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Big Cloud here, back again. What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Good morning to you all. This is actually going to be a super early video, so hopefully you guys enjoy. Obviously, you already know we're going to be talking about everything else here on the channel, on the RGD podcast, 5 p.m. Eastern time. Hope to see you all there. But let's get into today's video. So today's video is actually going to be focused on PlayStation 5 and this whole console concept video that actually was going around. Now, this new concept video was showing the PlayStation 5. It looked pretty much like a traditional system instead of looking like the alien/V shaped system that we saw in the dev kit. Now, obviously, that's actually been confirmed to be legit. I've done videos on it, but it's been confirmed to be legit. That's what the system's looking like in terms of the dev kit. Now, keep in mind, the actual system does not look like the dev kit at all when it comes to the actual console release. So, dev kits actually differ from the actual console release. But from what that dev kit was looking like, I ain't gonna lie, I was actually interested in terms of, is that actually going to be something they're going to go for, or they're going to look for a more streamlined design with a lot of ventilation? This new design that they're showing for this concept video, I mean, honestly, it looks very bare bones. I mean, it's got like a charging pad on top of it so you can charge the controllers in this concept video. It's got two USB ports in the front. It's got a start button and, of course, an eject button in the front. And it's got all your ports on the back. Pretty simple from what the screenshots are showing, but one thing they did show in these concept art, and everybody keeps mentioning this and it keeps being brought up, is the DualShock 5 and a touchscreen. Now, I have a video for you guys, and this is kind of a 3D model, basically taking everything that we've already seen or everything we were told, right? And it's actually a 3D model. Now, this 3D model, I actually have to give full credit to another YouTuber who actually did the 3D model. The person who did the 3D model is a YouTuber by the name of Zone of Tech. Zone of Tech did this video back on, I think it was November 9th, and it's actually not a bad video. Now, basically, he got this concept for the controller based on a dev kit-like design controller, which had the touchscreen on it. It had like bulging. It looked basically like the PlayStation 4's dev kit. You guys remember that big bulgy system, and then the controller looked bulgy with the big LED bar up top. It looked exactly like this, and this is where he got the concept from. Now, this is what the new controller will look like based on his design and based on everything that we already know. This is kind of what it could look like with the speakers in the middle and whatnot. It actually doesn't look too bad, I must say. It looks very sleek, I would say. Not bad. I'm not sure how the touchpad would actually be utilized this time around. You guys already know the whole touchpad in general for PlayStation 4. I mean, it's used, but not necessarily used the way a lot of us thought. Like, for example, I thought when PlayStation 4 came out, the touchpad was going to be used to navigate the menus. It was never really used to navigate the menus. In many games nowadays, the touchpad is kind of just used as a button. You just click it and you get your like your information for like your kill death ratio or whatever it is in your games. That's basically what you get with the touchpad nowadays. I remember Infamous Second Son actually used it fully, where you had to drag the touchpad up and then click R2 to destroy generators, stuff like that. Not many games really use the touchpad aside from the first party, you know? That was the crazy thing about it. But I guess we'll just see if this is true with the whole touchscreen. We already know that the system's going, or the controller is going to have haptic trigger feedback, so that's been confirmed. But as far as the touchpad, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know. It's just going around. I'm not sure how they will implement a touchpad into, you know, or a touchscreen. I keep saying touchpad. Touchscreen in the PlayStation 5 controller. Obviously, we saw what to do with a touchpad, but a touchscreen, not sure. Really not sure. You know, I don't know how that will work at all when it comes to their games. But, yeah, there's that. Now, to make this video a little bit more interesting for you and to go back to the old dev kit design, there's actually a pretty interesting concept video also for the PlayStation 5's Alien PS5 design. So I don't know. Let's look at that. This is actually not a bad look for it. I mean, there's possibility. The possibilities for this console are pretty endless in terms of what it could look like. It looks good. You know, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually on the fence of this alien design. I wasn't feeling it, but from what I'm looking at in this alien-looking design, it doesn't look too bad. It's actually quite impactful if you think about it. Will that actually be the console? Again, it depends on what Sony's really trying to go for. Are they really trying to go for a flashy system, or are they just going for a beast and this is the best they can go for in terms of aesthetically pleasing and then having a bunch of ventilation? Again, it all comes down to what the system will do, you know? As we already know, these systems are just going to sit on the desk and collect dust for the most part, right? So it's all about the performance in games, and if they need ventilation, which they clearly do, it's actually not a bad design if you think about it. But hey, that's just my point on the whole system thing. Just figure I'd throw that out there. A lot of people are talking about console design, so I was like, you know what, why not? Let's not throw a quick video up before RGT and have a look at it. Now they do show off a cartridge thing on this. The cartridge thing has actually been debunked, if I'm not mistaken. It's been debunked, so we'll definitely be going into that in full detail later on today on the RGT. But that's been debunked. That's actually for something else. So yeah, not a bad though. It's not a bad looking system if that's what they're gonna go for. Again, it's all about what the system does, right? I don't think a lot of us really care what the system looks like. Even though the PS4 looks like an eraser, I highly doubt a lot of you guys are looking at your systems now. You're looking at your games or your controller, right? So, just saying. But, yeah, I think that's all I have for you guys for this video. Just a quick one. I know you guys were asking for uploads. There you guys go. I will see you all later on today for the channel on the RGT podcast. Until next time, my fellow gamers, you guys be blessed, y'all be easy, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.